This is a how-to video to replace your Infiniti G35 headlights. First step is to disconnect the negative terminal on the battery, just for safety because you're messing with electrical stuff. And next step is to remove the tire to access the back of the headlight easier. Now that your tire is off, you're going to want to remove this black panel so you have access to the back of the headlight. So you're going to have to remove some clips and some screws. You're going to remove a clip right there, and a screw right there. You do not need to remove that one. And there's another clip right there, as well as there. And there's a couple of screws and clips you're going to need to take off from the front bumper. There's supposed to be a screw right there, but mine's not there. You do not need to take that one off or that off. You only need to take off those two clips. And that's, oh, and there's one right there you're gonna need to take off, but mine's not there either. But so once we take that off, we will have access to the back of the headlights. If you're having a hard time removing these clips, all you do is get a flathead screwdriver, and you're just going to put it behind it and move it around a little bit. Try each side. Just go like that. And then it looks like it'll come out now. Alright, now see how it's out a little bit. And we're just going to pull it, wiggle it around a little bit, and then it'll come right out. If you guys are having trouble removing that screw, I would suggest using like a longer bit that can go farther into the screw. Now that the black plastic is out of the wheel well, you'll have access to the back of the headlights. This one is the high beam / fog lights, and then the one up here is the low beam. So in order to remove the low beam light, you can see that gold clip right there. It's tagged underneath that piece of metal, and then on the other side there's one right behind those wires, if you can see it. Once you're actually doing this, you'll be able to see a lot easier, but you're going to want to take some needle nose pliers and then squeeze the ends of them, and you will release the whole headlight. Now that the clamps are removed off of it, you can see the clamps right there. You will have access to the bulb, and you're just going to want to twist it off. This is the packaging that it came in from Philips. And now you're just gonna put this into that, and you're gonna want to line that circle up with sliding it into that slot, and then you just want to twist it. Before installing the light bulb into the housing, you're gonna want to look to make sure that the little slit right there in the light is gonna be on top of it. I'll show you. So it looks like, so you read that up right, and then there's going to be that, because it has to slide into that right there. Okay, now it's time to put the bulb back in. So see how there's like the little space between the bulb and the housing for it? You're going to want to take that. You're going to need two hands for this, so I can't show you how to do it. I'll just tell you. And then you're going to take the clips, and then you're going to see that it goes down. You're going to want to put that in between this, and that will make it a lot easier to clamp them back into place. So this is just to show you guys how the clamp should look clamp is right there between the spot I was telling you about, and that way you can clamp it onto that, and then there's going to be the other side right there, and you're just going to squeeze those and push it away and then release them so they're in the spot. Now that the clamps are secured in their spots, that one's there, and another one is right there. And now all I have to do is put the top back on to the light. Now that the cover is back onto the low beam light, we're going to move down to the high beam / fog light, and we're just going to twist this top off. The light is right there. There's a clamp, and there's another clamp there, and we're just going to pinch them together and pull back, and then the light comes right out. And then you just pull this out, nice and easy, and then you just want to pull this whole bolt out. Now that the new light is on, we're just going to put it back, but before we do that, I'll show you the package so you know what to get. It's a package of 2, and it was about 40 bucks on Amazon. And so we're just going to take these, and then you can notice the 3 little prongs at each end. They're going to line up with that, and then that makes it nice and snug, fit in there. And then you're going to want to take those clamps and throw them back up there, and they're secured. Those were a lot easier to do than the low beams, but now you just put the cover back on, turn it, make sure it's nice and tight, doesn't come off, and that's it. And I'm just gonna put the black cover back on. I put the black cover in the wheel well, but I didn't secure it yet because I just want to show you guys just a little reminder. This is the black panel that we took out, and then this one up here is just the one that we didn't touch. So the one that we took out has to go behind the top one, and underneath there's going to be a little shelf that the bumper has on it right there. And when you put this cover, the black cover in, you're going to want to just lay it on top of this so you have an easier time filling in all the clips and screws. A quick little tip to help people if they're having trouble putting these back in, you're going to want to make sure that it looks like this, because the little arms down there will be pushed inwards, and you can just push it in, and then you pop that down, and then it'll expand, holding it in place. Now the wheel's back on and you're all set. Just make sure you plug the negative terminal back onto the battery. And that's my grill, a little side project I'm doing. Just painting it matte black, but I'm gonna leave the emblem chrome so it'll be nice. This is a little test, and those are just the low beams. A little bit blue tint right now, but it goes away once they warm up. And then the fog lights with them. It's nice. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe my video if you found it helpful.